Every time we end up at Ipso Facto's anniversary party here in Fullerton, California, we meet the weirdest people, which of course is our type of people.
Yes, there we go. Of course.
Oh, well, you are. What do you have to say for yourself?
I am dead sexy.
Indeed.
Dead sexy.
Well, these deadly sexy individuals, of course, you know Dead McMaim here on the end, but sandwiched in the middle here, in this darkest sandwich we have going on, is none other than Blakenstein. So for the poor souls at home who don't know who you are, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell them what the hell it is that you do.
I'm Blakenstein. I'm the creator and founder of the band Blakenstein, and we're basically a progressive goth metal band like that. It's new. We're progressive because we're very complicated. We're goth because, look at me. I'm worse than Robert De Niro. Look at her. She's worse than Walter Matthau. Anyhow.
Thank you.
Basically, our style is kind of like a blend of goth, metal, opera. So we're kind of like Phantom of the Opera meets a really badass guitar player.
Definitely badass music. As you ghouls who listen to Darkest Radio know extremely well. Songs like Sanctuary, terrific track.
Thank you very much.
You know, I do have to tell you, you have the record for requests on our radio station. We get requests every day, multiple times a day, for your terrific music. So thank you, boils and ghouls, for keeping the ghoul tunes going.
We lock them in the lair, in the dungeon. If they don't request, we beat them severely.
That's a very effective way.
Very effective, and a way that, you know, was in vogue when you were fleshy.
Oh, fleshy and sexy.
And of course, speaking of sexy, what is it that you do?
Vocalist Armenta?
I am the singer for Blakenstein.
With the very hypnotic vocals that just suck you right into the track, and I love it.
Very ethereal. Yes.
Indeed.
Very ethereal. But for those of you who haven't heard, I'm normally with a female lead front of a metal band. They're normally a high soprano, and I am not a high soprano. I can go high, but I bring more creepiness into it. And at the same time, along with the operatic.
And of course, the creepiness, we loathe to pieces, and you bring it in spades, and I absolutely love it.
I'm the king of creepy, and just for your listeners, the former drummer of Hyrax and Michael Schenker Group has now joined Blakenstein.
Fantastic!
It's a big thing. It's opening doors for Latin America for us.
Nice.
So we can take the dirty, nasty, fantastic stuff right to
down
Latin.
south. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And the scene is growing down there immensely over the last 5 to 10 years. I would say it's been a big boon down there.
Oh, it's kicking in Brazil. We'll be going to Brazil, Chile, Argentina, Colombia, and Mexico. Like 800,000 people shows.
Nice,
and they pay money in Latin America.
What?
We kind of like money a little bit.
A band making money?
Dead,
what are we talking about here? What was that, Dad? I didn't hear you.
What a novel concept, a band making money.
I know, it's shocking. I'm shocked. Indeed. So, what was the moment in your life when you said, you know what? Music. That's what I'm doing for the rest of my life.
I got turned on to Black Sabbath. My first drummer was David Lombardo from Slayer.
Nice.
I taught him Black Sabbath songs. His parents said, "You're evil." Made me go away. And then 2 years later, he's stabbing girls with upside-down crucifixes. And I've been doing metal ever since.
Well, you're a good influence, obviously.
Yeah.
And how about you?
Oh my goodness. It's too long of a story, but basically I was an athlete. I didn't start out doing metal and singing. And I had a serious injury, tearing both my quadriceps in 3 places.
Ow.
By the way, I was a nationally competitive power lifter.
Wow.
This
And
little thing.
That's impressive.
102 pounds. My best deadlift was 315.
Nice.
And then I got so frustrated. I said, I don't care anymore. What do you want me to do? And suddenly I had this feeling I needed to start singing. So I started taking lessons, and now I'm a masterclass vocalist. And I fell in when I met Blake. He turned me on to really awesome metal with lots of awesome stuff. And and I fell in love with metal, and it's all I want to do.
And we're so glad that you did. Absolutely. I loathe the music of Corpse, as you know. Do you have any questions that you're dying for answers for?
Well, I do want to say that I followed you, Blake, for many years in other bands. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm very, very impressed
We go back centuries.
with, oh yes, sexy centuries. Did want to let you know, though, your guitar solos are incredible.
Thank you.
I can tell the heart and the soul that you put into them. What goes into your music-making ability when you create a solo?
Honestly, I have probably the most weirdest technique of writing guitar solos. I've played with some of the best, and usually what guys do is they'll get their rhythm and go sit in their closet and play for hours. Me, I play what's on my mind right at the time, and I improvise, and I usually have it done in about 5 minutes.
Nice.
So all those crazy solos you guys are hearing, right on the spot.
And I have to say, I did see you work on some music before, and you have a picture themes of what it looks like, and he had pencil-written information, things on both sides of the paper, and he just says, I look and I work, and it's a genius thing, themes.
I would like to add, too, something I've actually seen him just go into the bathroom, and I hear him yell, get a piece of paper. He comes out with a completely entire song while he's going to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll usually write most of our songs in about 5 minutes.
Nice. Well, when the
Lyrics,
magic happens.
music, everything. Literally, just come out, write down the lyrics, pick up my guitar, done. 5 minutes. It's rare that we have to change something. It's really weird. I don't know how it happens.
It's a gift.
It works for you, obviously, extremely well.
I guess it's just centuries of playing guitar and all the people I've slain over the years.
Well, I've seen a few ones come across my slab.
How can you keep any of the slabs straight?
Oh, I'm very strong.
Oh, yes, indeed. Now, the boys and ghouls who hear your loathsome music every week on Darkest Radio, where can they get it? Do you have an album out? Is it available, or what's the story?
We're working on recording a new album with Jorge Icabalas, and it's going to be called 13th Hour, and there'll be 13 songs on it.
Lucky
and
13.
It will be epic. It'll be dark. It'll be creepy. It'll be dark. It'll be creepy. Dark and creepy. And
dark.
heavy.
And sexy.
And dark. And creepy.
Speaking of sexy, we're out here in the cold. I can cut glass with my nipples right now.
Aren't you glad you tuned into the show, boys and ghouls? Yes,
And
indeed.
our sponsor from nipple cutting.
Head above the rest on Darkest Hours.
Oh, very well done. Very well done.
Twice above the rest.
So aside from the album, which is very exciting, and I'm dying for it, what else is in the works for Blakenstein?
Well, of course, a video.
Of course.
I'm constantly writing. I write scripts as well as music. What the ultimate goal, what we'd like to do with this, if possible. I mean, we're obviously going to be on tour and doing things of that nature.
Right.
I'd like to get us into something like the Pantages or something like that, but we can put on a full gothic, live, metal, creepy ass show. That's what my heart and soul is. And I write scripts, I write books, so I write all kinds of stuff.
Well, where can the freaks at home stalk you?
Right now at The best place to find us right now is at www.reverbnation.com/Blakenstein music. And that will take you everywhere. Every site that we're on, we're all over the internet. That'll take you everywhere, give you daily updates, what we're doing, what we're giving away.
Terrific indeed. You got that, boils and ghouls? Reverb Nation /Blakenstein music, like Frankenstein, but with Blake.
Yeah.
Do you have any final words for the creeps at home?
I would say to all the metal bands out there that are young and that don't know how to play lead guitar, will you please stop playing music and let the OGs step up to the plate? That's what I have to say.
And any final thoughts from you, darling?
Yeah, when it comes to playing and writing music, respect the silence, or it just becomes noise.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, I didn't even know what that meant, but I'm down with that. Shit.
I don't want to hear anything from you.
Well,